In 1999, North Simcoe Victim Services was incorporated as a registered charity. Since that time, our specially trained response volunteers and board of directors have provided support, skills, and guidance to individuals in our community. We would like to share with you some of the stories and the experience from these past 20 years that have been part of the narrative, part of the history of this organization.
We're working with a group of people at oftentimes their most vulnerable state. They've been traumatized from any one of a number of reasons, and so we're engaging with them at a time where they need tremendous levels of support. And as I used to say to the volunteers, it isn't even so much in what you say, but just being with someone who is experiencing some kind of tragedy, potentially traumatizing, is an invaluable strength to the person who's providing the service. So part of my pitch to people is, if you want an involvement with this community on a side that a lot of people don't see, I think the program provides a tremendous forum for that kind of engagement.
There are ones that turn out to be really, really good, and there are ones that turn out to be really, really sad. And I really feel that the ones that are sad where you're going into people's homes and you're actually sharing the moments of their darkest times sometimes. But what an honor and a privilege to be able to do that. I think it's a wonderful sharing thing. It's, I don't always come out, I mean, sometimes it's sad, but I don't always come out with a really sad feeling. It's almost a helpful, heartfelt joy.
Being able to volunteer and be on call all the time is such an amazing service that we can offer to the community.
It really is just a 1 or 2 minute call, and then they take it from there, and it's so worth the while just for the victims and for your own peace of mind knowing that that victim is being taken care of.
I always felt that the volunteers got a really good grounding in a lot of helping skills, whether they used them in the program or in their own personal lives, and that was to me the value of the training. All of the skills that they were learning were quite transferable to other domains of their life.
I've only worked with them as far as trying to find a safe place to house a woman, but during the training there were all sorts of scenarios that came up that I certainly don't deal with during a day, and I'm thankful that they're there to help. And certainly if I ever needed help, I would be very confident that they could do that.
What stands out the most for me is actually the service itself and how I've used it on the job. I've had some very difficult calls, and it just makes our life so much easier because, you know, we're busy doing so many other things on a call. So to have someone there that you know is going to support the victim is such a relief for us, because we want to be there for the victim, but we don't always have the time or the resources. So that's why it's so important to me, this organization, and why I'm so happy to be on the board and be part of it in another way.
North Simcoe Victim Services is honored to be brought into the lives of individuals and families in the time of crisis so that we can provide support and assistance. To the volunteers for all their time and efforts and skills. To our partner agencies who work with us on a daily basis to provide programs and services to clients. We thank the community for their support as we move forward, building on the foundation of the work of the last 20 years.